I'm Steve Dukart. This is Song Lab. So anyway, I said, no, officer, you're under the influence of being a jerk. I know. Every time.
Oh dear.
I went to jail. Oh, hi. I did not hear you come in. Thanks for coming. And how was your week? My week was good. It was really nice getting that first show out the door, and I feel great. Thank you for joining me again. And the song this week is Give Me the News.
This is a special report.
give me the news? Cameras are on, follow the clues. Come on, I'm here. Will you give me the news?
So musically for this song, I never wanted it to come to a satisfying resting place. And I did that using this G dominant 7, which would be the 5 of the key of C minor. It's actually in C sharp, but I'm playing it a half step lower. So that's a good resolution, right? But I'm starting the verse on that chord. I'm here, give me the news. La da 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 da. So that sort of throws you off immediately. Then when it hits the chorus, hear the clapping of shoes. Will you give me the news? I got the light on. And then at the very end, I hit the 5 of the verse. News. So it's a little surprising key change at first, but then when you hear it again, it becomes, I think, pretty satisfying. Have you ever been in a situation in a relationship when you know you've done something wrong and you feel bad and you are wanting your partner to come home and really let you have it? It would make you feel absolved of whatever it is you did in some way if you could just apologize and be forgiven and allow the healing process to start. Give Me the News is about that moment. It's about that desire, and it's about not getting it. So that line in the chorus, I hear the clapping of shoes, will you give me the news? Like you hear your person coming down the walkway. You've got the light on. Hey, I'm here, right? In a way, it makes you feel even worse because you know they know. Even if unintentional. Yeah. I mean,
This passive-aggressive behavior can lead to more conflict and intimacy issues.
I mean, that's really deep.
I say, leave them in their silence.
You again, Dave?
As each day goes by, they will spiral downward and downward,
Really?
leaving you as the victim.
No, I don't think
Having
so.
vanquished your enemy, you
like I
will
was
then
saying.
ascend to your rightful place
No.
on top
So
of the...
production-wise, I was going for
Right.
these sort of news bulletin-y
I wasn't finished.
guitars that kind of
I
drive the
haven't
song along.
Shall we visit the think tank?
Yeah. So I think we should go to the think tank and check this out. Pardon me. It's time for the think tank. All right, let's start with drums. Doom, ch, doom, doom, ch, doom, ch, doom, doom, ch. Yeah. Good rock beat. Bass. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do. Yeah. Newsroom guitars, let's call them. Yeah. Chorus guitars. And then finally, the lead vocal.
Will you give me the news? Will you give me the news? Yeah.
Guitar solo.
Oh.
All right. This is sounding great. Last but not least, the keyboard line, linking all the sections together.
TV's on. We
In
can.
terms of the content in the video, I shot 3 different characters. One is kind of normal newsroom Steve. The second is old-timey, like newspaper Steve. And third would be a blogger or like a modern consumer of news. The footage that you saw is all from the U.S. War Department in World War II. Last, of course, is the footage of the band. Those are the actual musicians playing the actual recording. So I'll take you through all of that. Okay, here are the 3 characters. Here's like the vlogger. Here's the straight newsman, and then of course, the old-timey news guy, which is in black and white. Musicians, me, Ethan, bass player, the producer of the song, the mixer of the song, and many other songs on this project. That's Tobias. That's Eric. This is Joe, playing guitar and also wrote the main keyboard line, which is critical to the song. It was a huge, huge addition. And then just using a plugin called Indie Red and then blowing out the contrast. And then the archival footage, just a lot of this stuff out there in the world. I think that last one was the Hindenburg. Speaking of frames, here's how I made them in the 3D environment. So I went into Apple Motion after exporting a bunch of different versions of the video, essentially. I just kind of did a bunch of different cuts and then put them in the 3D environment with the camera, with the virtual camera, and I can move them around in space any way I want. Those colorful frames are just called Frame. It's a plugin called Frame. And a Bad TV plugin. And the result is this, which I think came out great. I also think, if I remember correctly, it took like 10 hours to render, but it was worth it because I think it looks pretty cool. And that is it. Thank you for watching. I want to leave you with a thought. There's a lot of bad news out there, and there's a lot of good news out there for sure, but we tend to focus on the bad, which can get a little depressing. Every day you wake up, you have the opportunity to make the world a better place. And I think that's very nice. I try to remember that myself. I agree.
Strongly disagree.
If you are enjoying yourself, hit subscribe, please. And tell your friends, please. And leave a comment. I want to get into doing comments. That would be fun. Let me know how you feel about the show, what's working for you, what's not. We are just getting started here, so I'm really looking for your feedback. It's the weekend, so I hope you have a great one, and I'll see you next time. Bye.